Phoenix Rising have been a back three team essentially since Juan Guerra took over the coaching job, and Danny Stone carried over that system into the 2024 season, albeit to less success. So his switch into a 4-2-3-1 this weekend was crucial in the way that Phoenix was able to get results against Colorado Springs. You see the balance that Phoenix could get from their new shape there. Their heat map was very much dispersed across the pitch in an equitable way. And a lot of that had to do with the role that Varela played as that number 10 player between the lines. Here you see him linking play, bringing a winger and right back Lawrence White into the possessive build-up sequence. Varela was essentially the man that the shape catered to. You took off a center back and got that extra player between the lines in the midfield. And he was really brilliant creatively. You're seeing him find spaces in the channels, play in important passes over the top, and ultimately help Phoenix to create looks downfield. The impact was also felt in the defensive phase of the game. Gabby Torres had a very impressive shift on that right wing. You see him tucking inside to track a center back carrying the ball here. You're going to see him tracking back into his own box in a minute. But overall, having that five-man midfield really made Phoenix a bit more stout where it mattered in the heart of the pitch. I thought their personnel choices were interesting. Danny Stone really trusted what's essentially four natural center backs to do the job in the back line, and the players came up impressively because of the midfield support they got. You're seeing both members of the pivot back here. You're seeing Pape Marboy step up to cover space. And ultimately, the real game-breaking sequence comes from Gabby Torres coming back, tracking that runner at the possible far side, and making sure that Rising aren't going to bleed chances where it hurts. This was just an assured performance overall. Having that extra body in the midfield made the press make more sense, added a real sense of impetus in possession, and gives this team a format going forward in a way that maybe they didn't have. There was always going to be evolution with Danny Trejo out, with Manuel Arteaga out, and this team is growing in a way that is going to make sense for them to possibly get back into the title